Hello, lovely people out there. This is Ukonu, and I welcome you back to another series of BrainBox. And into this series, we'll be considering the topic titled Stop Comparing Your Life to What You See Online. What exactly do you see online? Stop comparing your life to it. Now be careful what you allow social media to make you believe what about yourself. You can be doing perfectly at 9 a.m. Open your phone at 9:05, see somebody buying a house, getting married, traveling, getting promoted, and suddenly you feel like your life is going nowhere because that is exactly what you're seeing online. But you need to pause. Who told you that you're behind? Who exactly told you that? You need to give yourself a reality check. Social media has created what? A strange illusion. You see the wedding, but you don't see the years of waiting. You see the new car, but not the financial sacrifice behind it. You see the promotion, but not the years of preparation. You see the business launch, but not the failed attempt. Nobody posted. Now you see someone's vacation while you're sitting at that desk wondering why your own life doesn't look that exciting. And that is exactly where the problem is, because you're comparing your entire life reality to someone else's highlight reels. Nobody posts the argument before the perfect couple's picture. Nobody posts the rejection before the announcement that says, I'm excited to share my new opportunity. Nobody does that because nobody posts the sleepless nights behind the success story. You're seeing the outcome. You're seeing the progress. And here's where it gets even more dangerous. Comparison doesn't just make you jealous. That's one thing you must understand, because sometimes it makes you question yourself, exactly who you are. That's what comparison does, because you start thinking, maybe I'm not doing enough, maybe I'm too late, or maybe everyone is ahead of me. These are the things that keeps on going what's in your head and in your mind. And before you know it, you're rushing your life because someone else's timeline made you very uncomfortable. You take opportunities you don't really want. You spend money trying to look successful. For who actually? You chase relationship because everyone around you seems to be settling down. You measure your worth by followers, likes, views, possessions, and applause. That's when inspiration becomes pressure. And you were never meant to live that way. That's one thing you need to get. Your life has its own timeline. Someone else's chapter 20 cannot make your chapter 7 a failure. You are gradually progressing. You may be building quietly. You may be starting again. You may be learning a skill. You may be paying off debt. You may even be healing, raising children, building a career, starting a business. Trying to figure yourself out. That is still progress. But most of the time we don't count all those. Don't despise a season simply because it doesn't photograph well. Some of the most important seasons of your life would never look impressive online. That's one thing you must understand. Because they will look like discipline. They will look like patience. They will look like you're learning. They will look like saving. They will look like working. It will even look like you're praying or starting over. And you are becoming. So you need to use social media differently. Let someone else's success inspire you, not intimidate you. If someone is doing something remarkable, let it remind you that something is possible. But don't turn your achievements into evidence that you're failing. It's not the same thing. Your success is not your deadline. Don't ever put it in that perspective. You don't need to become someone else to prove that your life is working. You don't need to do that. All you need to do is to build your real life. You need to protect your peace. You need to celebrate your small victories. And remember that some of the best things happening in your life may not be Instagram worthy, but they may be life changing. That's one thing you must understand. And that's one thing you must know, that the next time you scroll past someone's perfect life and suddenly feel like you are falling behind, put the phone down and remember this: you are not behind. You are just on your own journey. And your journey doesn't become less valuable because someone else's is more visible. No, it doesn't. Don't let your picture make you what? Question your worth. Don't let somebody else's timeline rush your destiny. It's not worth it. So use social media as a window, not a measuring scale. Because at the end of the day, the goal isn't to look like you're winning online. That's not the goal. The goal is actually to build a life you don't need to escape from when you put that phone down. That is exactly the life you're trying to build. So don't come online and compare yourself. These are people's highlights. They have their real stories what's behind, which is what you are still building, which is where you're still advancing from that stage. So don't measure your life with what you see online. Be you, be real, and build the real you, so you can have the full chapters of your book intact, so none will get missing. And if you're new to a time like this, please don't forget to subscribe. Please do subscribe and leave us a like, and also leave your comments down below in the comment section, so we might bring content like this what's your way. See you same time next week, and activate your brain box today.